West Asia sliding deeper into war. What started out as a wave of military strikes last Saturday has now transformed into a widening regional conflict, and the conflict is getting even deadlier. Just a short while back, in fact, Iran said it launched the Khorramshahr-4 ballistic missile with multiple warheads and one-ton explosive at the airport in Tel Aviv, as well as a squadron base of the Israeli Air Force. Iran also released footage showing the launch of the ballistic missile from an undisclosed location. Israel is yet to issue any statement on the matter. For the sixth consecutive day now, Iran sustained heavy aerial bombardment. Israeli and U.S. fighter jets carrying out repeated strikes across several parts of the country, including the capital, Tehran. Fresh explosions have been reported at multiple locations in the city itself, particularly in its western districts. And visuals from on the ground showing damaged buildings, debris scattered across streets. And just a short while back, the IDF claims to have struck the headquarters of Iran's special forces, bases of the Basish paramilitary force, and other regime sites. That's the latest. And according to the Israeli military, some 90 Israeli Air Force fighter jets participated in those strikes, hitting some 40 targets with around 200 bombs. The U.S. Central Command also released footage showing what it describes as precision strikes on Iranian missile launchers. Israel's military has also released footage from the skies over Tehran. The video shows an Israeli fighter jet shooting down an Iranian aircraft during an aerial dogfight above the Iranian capital, marking the first recorded air-to-air kill of a piloted aircraft by an F-35. In fact, Iran's Red Crescent saying Israeli and U.S. strikes have impacted at least 174 cities across the country. Iranian state media reports also that more than 1,230 people have died during the first 5 days of this conflict. Iran has also launched retaliatory strikes across the region. Missiles and drones have been fired towards several parts of Israel. Air raid sirens sounded across central Israel earlier, and several explosions were heard in Jerusalem shortly after the Israeli defense systems detected missiles launched from Iran. Iran's army has said it had carried out drone strikes in Israel, including on a radar site. At the same time, Iran says it has targeted U.S. military positions in the region. Iran's military announced that naval drone units carried out an attack on the camp in Kuwait using combat drones. The facility, previously known as Camp Oderi, is a major U.S. military base in northwestern Kuwait, in fact. Iran's army also said it had launched a drone attack on the headquarters of the American forces in Erbil, Iraq. The U.S. has not yet confirmed the extent of damage from the reported attacks. And in nearby UAE, falling debris from an intercepted drone injured 6 people in the Emirati capital. This conflict is also spreading along Israel's northern border. Smoke has been seen rising along the Israel-Lebanon frontier. As Israeli forces exchange fire with Hezbollah fighters, Israel has renewed calls, in fact, for civilians to evacuate large areas of southern Lebanon, a region widely considered a Hezbollah stronghold. Shortly before the evacuation order, Israeli tanks, helicopter could be seen on both sides of the border. And yet another flashpoint has now emerged in the Caucasus region. Let's get you up to speed with the latest. Azerbaijan has accused Iran of launching drones that struck the international airport there, located roughly 10 kilometers from the Iranian border. And Azerbaijani officials say one drone hit the terminal building, injuring 4 people, while another landed near a school in a nearby village. Azerbaijan's president accused Iran of quote-unquote terrorism and threatened retaliation. Iran, meanwhile, has denied carrying out any drone attack on Azerbaijan, adding that its army is investigating the matter. And while blaming Israel for the attack, Iran said US and Israeli attacks want to create division among the neighbors.
They are trying to push the countries of the region against another Muslim country in order to create everlasting division.
And as this conflict spreads across several fronts now, the human cost also escalating. At the same time, Iran reporting a rising civilian death toll from the ongoing airstrikes. Reports also indicating increasing casualties among US military personnel in the region. Intensified Israeli attacks have reportedly caused additional deaths in Lebanon. 6 days into the conflict, the war is no longer confined to a single battlefield. From Tehran to Jerusalem, from Lebanon's southern border to Kuwait and Azerbaijan, the fighting continues to expand, raising fears that the region could face an even wider confrontation in the days ahead.